This time it's Halloween special. The very first one on this channel, but definitely not the last. And since it's Halloween, of course we're diving headfirst into horror films. The first one is The Visit by M. Night Shyamalan from 2015. With this film, Shyamalan wanted to make something that was both funny and scary. Apparently, that balance wasn't easy to get right, but honestly, I think he nailed it. The Visit is about two teenagers going to meet their grandparents for the very first time. And since they never met before, the girl decides to film the visit as a documentary. So she brings a camera. At first, Nana and Papa seem pretty sweet, but soon weird things start happening in and around the house, and the kids just want to go home. Not even a game of Yahtzee can save the situation. Shyamalan had to fight hard to get the visit made. After box office bombs like The Last Airbender and After Earth, Hollywood had pretty much given up on him. So he funded the film himself and got it up on the big screen, and it was a massive success. It cost $5 million to make, and it earned $99 million. Apparently, people really enjoy creepy movies with even creepier grandparents. Now on to Altered States, released in 1980. William Hurt plays a university professor studying mental illness. He becomes convinced that mushrooms and plants are the key to unlocking the many layers of human consciousness. So he starts experimenting in a sensory deprivation tank. But the changes aren't just mental. His body begins to change. He turns into, well, a kind of caveman who goes on a rampage. Now, this might not be a pure horror film, but Altered States has become a cult classic, and it's seriously unsettling. Next up, Paranormal Activity 2. I know, the first one became a phenomenon when it came out in 2007, but my favorite is the sequel, which premiered in 2010. This time there are more people and much bigger house, which means more places for creepy stuff to happen. And we also got a dog. And then there's Baby Hunter. He stays in his crib for most of the movie. And there's something deeply creepy about small children in horror. You just know something is going to happen when he's on screen. Except sometimes nothing does. And that's what makes Paranormal Activity so scary. You think something is about to happen all the time, but it doesn't. Sometimes you're just staring at a pool getting cleaned, and that's it. But it cranks up the tension so much that you end up watching every corner of the screen. The plot is pretty simple. A house is being haunted, maybe by a ghost, maybe a demon. We've seen that before. But here, it's all told through the family's surveillance cameras and home videos, which makes it feel incredibly real. Almost too real. And that's what makes it truly terrifying. Last horror film in this Halloween special, Pet Sematary, released in 1989. I haven't rewatched this one, because the first time I saw it, it really shook me. I honestly don't know if it still holds up, but it has to be on this list because the first viewing really stuck with me. Pet Sematary is based on a novel by Stephen King. It's about a family that suffers a terrible tragedy. The youngest child dies in a traffic accident, and the father just can't accept it. So he buries his son in a strange old cemetery he's heard about, where the dead come back. This film has all horror triggers for me. Small children acting disturbingly evil, dead people showing up suddenly to deliver warnings, and then there's Zelda. Before I saw this movie, I never had to think about Zelda. But ever since 1989, she's been showing up in my head now and then. So yeah, this one left a mark. I won't spoil any more of the story. Just go watch Pet Sematary, if you dare. I'm honestly not sure I do. Now there's just one more thing to say. Happy Halloween.